Hello, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Central Catholic High School, where the Central Catholic Lady Eagles are hosting the Centerville High School Lady Bulldogs. My name's Aaron Ortigo. I'm here with Tony Bobuff. Bill McCarty's doing our stats for us tonight, and we're here. We've had some technical difficulties. Our truck, not the gym we were in, but our truck ran out of power, lost its power, and we just coming on a little bit late. We're 2 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the first period. And the Eagles, the Lady Eagles, are up 11-2 over the Bulldogs.
I was a little worried, Aaron. Sometimes technology can get the best of us, but Chris and the team did a good job getting us up just in time to see Miss Olene foul the three-point shooter, number 14, D. Mitchell. She'll be shooting three. Central Catholic has done a good job early on, pounding the ball inside to number 21, Iriana Young, an eighth grader. And both teams are extremely young.
Absolutely.
It's really, Centerville has two seniors, Central Catholic has one senior. So, you look at the records of both teams, Central Catholic's 0-7, Centerville's 1-9. But you've got a lot of young girls out there playing against some pretty stiff varsity competition. So I think there's a lot of good things to happen in the future for both of these teams.
Like you said, Tony, this year's record won't reflect it, but hopefully if these girls can stay together for 3-4 years, by the time they hit their junior, senior years, they'll be a well-seasoned team. And they look like they have some young talent, but again, it's young talent. So, and they will develop.
Charlotte Calais was fouled. She'll be shooting two. Charlotte's averaging 7.3 points a game, second leading scorer on the team. Laurel Bias is the leading scorer, point guard, number 2. We didn't get to do a starting lineup, so we'll kind of call out the names as we can.
Rebound to the Dogs.
Number 3, Lyric Proctor, bringing it up for the Lady Bulldogs.
A walking call to go against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's the 9th turnover for the Bulldogs. Makes it tough to be competitive.
Inbounds pass comes to Bias. She'll bring it up. Nope, she'll turn it over to Olene. Pass is stolen. This is Bowie. Makes a basket. Foul is going to go against Bias. That'll send Bowie to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Minute 50 to play in the first quarter.
Bowie did a good job converting that turnover into points.
Back at the rim, out of bounds to the Eagles. A little bit of pressure coming from the Bulldogs. Long pass, caught, underneath, up, and in. That's Iriana Young.
Good job breaking the press right there.
All the way across the court, never touched the ground.
And seeing the big girls. I have to call it right. The big girls passing the ball underneath. That's always, when your post players got good passing skills. That's always a positive for you.
Bias with the 3, and it's good. Nothing but net. It was just going to be a 2. It was a foot on the line for the 2.
On the line.
16-4, Eagles lead. Minute to play.
You want to make those, but that's the longest two-pointer you can shoot. You want to make sure your foot position's behind that arc and get that extra point. Fast break, another easy.
Layup by Olene. 18-4.
Yeah, we had a 12-4 game. Lady Bulldogs had a chance for a three-point play to cut it to 7. A couple of turnovers, and now it's a 14-point game. You got Kale checking in for Bias to give her a quick breather at the end of the quarter.
The 38 seconds left in the quarter. This gives her a little bit more time to catch up. She is their leading scorer.
Turnover converted by Nyla Stevenson.
Stevenson with another steal.
Another turnover.
Oh, but then the Eagles steal it back. Kale runs down the loose ball. Kale for the 3. Short. Layup, foul. And
I believe that's number 1.
Geeson, this is Angel Geeson. She'll be at the line shooting 2.
Yep, fouls on Shea Diggs. Yeah, it looked like Geeson was trying to do the same thing she did the previous play, catch it, pass it to her teammate, but the Lady Bulldogs made an adjustment there, and were able to knock it away.
No basket. She stepped on the line.
Free throw violation. Have to let it hit the rim if you're shooting. If you're the shooter, everyone else can enter the lane as soon as the ball is released.
This is Bowie. She's short. Rebound Eagles. That was Young with the rebound. And the basket's going to count and a block.
Oh, I'd like to see that one again.
That was.
She sure looked like she was set.
Jade Olene will go to the line. The basket will count. She will shoot the free throw with 0 time on the clock. She misses the free throw, but the Eagles still finish the quarter with a strong finish. And the final quarter score, 20 for the Eagles, 6 for the Bulldogs. We'll be back after this.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
Okay, everybody, we're here on the campus of Central Catholic High School, where the Lady Eagles are hosting the Lady Bulldogs from Centerville High School. After one period of play, score 20 for the Eagles. A nice quarter, Tony. 20 points in the first quarter. They got to be feeling good about that. It's only 6 for the Bulldogs. So.
Yeah, well, we got a late start, but the Lady Eagles didn't.
They didn't, that's for sure.
They came out firing. They were able to hit a few threes, and then really throwing the ball down to Young and Geeson, taking advantage of their height. So I fully expect them to keep doing that. Centerville's been doing a good job with some pressure. If they can convert some of those turnovers, as they go straight into sophomore Brianna Johnson for 2.
Knocked the ball away. Good steal. Nice pass. Couldn't complete it. Bulldogs with the rebound. Fast break.
One too many steps.
Yep, I'm about to say took one step too many. Otherwise, it was a nice play.
Yeah, turnovers continue to be the problem for the Lady Bulldogs. That's their 13th. But they're forcing a lot of turnovers with their pressure. They're just having a little bit of a trouble converting those turnovers into points. I think that's probably, at this point, Aaron, is the biggest factor in the game. When Central Catholic's getting a turnover, they're converting it to points. The Bulldogs are just struggling to score after they when they force a turnover.
Draws a lot of iron, bounces away.
averaging 4.9 points a game. She's a sophomore.
Rebound to the Eagles, but bad pass is stolen. Rebound Dogs. Up, not good. Out of bounds. Nope. Now it's out of bounds. To the Eagles.
Yeah, it's just you can tell the youth. You know, there's a lot of young mistakes being made. It's not, you know, I think it's things that they'll be able to correct as they get more experience. But you know, basically you got a couple of seniors on the floor and a lot of JV age kids. So you know they don't have that experience.
And young is a mental thing, but it's a physical thing as well because they'll be bigger, stronger when they're juniors and seniors than they are as freshmen and sophomores.
Absolutely.
Clock is stopped with 6:48 to play, second period.
It looks like Bowie's going to be shooting 3 here. She's the Lady Bulldogs' leading scorer, 10 points a game.
She hits the first one. Nothing but net. This off the back of the rim.
And another thing, you know, a 15-point lead early in the game is one thing, but with Centerville, if they keep the pressure up and they can start converting a little bit, they've got an opportunity to possibly, you know, turn this into a little bit closer ball game.
Terrio with the rebound. Outlet. Bias for the 3 off the rim. Knocked around. Terrio runs it down. This is Bias. Takes it inside. Jump shot. Misses. Rebound again to the Eagles. Bias again. This time she hits the 3.
If at first you don't succeed,
keep putting it up.
She is not shy. She's the Eagles' leading scorer.
Yeah,
she's averaging 14 points a game, and a freshman.
Again. Like I said, 2 teams combined for only 3 seniors.
Yeah.
The Eagles with 1 and Bulldogs with 2.
Lady Bulldogs still pressured. Eagles do a good job of breaking it and convert.
Nice pass to Olene, who lays it in for the 2 points. 27-7.
I believe Kale got that assist on a nice pass.
Olene has scored 6 tonight, so 4. And a whistle and a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on Terrio. It's her second. The Lady Eagles are in the bonus. Lady Bulldogs will be in the bonus the next foul. Shuffled her foot.
Bias brings the ball up. Long pass. Knocked away by the Bulldogs. Eventually into the hands of the Eagles. Out of bounds. The last touch by the Bulldogs.
That was a nice tap pass by Kale. Just, it was a little bit out of her reach, where she was able to tap it to her teammate, just couldn't convert the easy shot.
And that's off the mark. Tipped back in.
Good hustle by number 3.
Kale to Terrio underneath. Doesn't go. Rebound Bulldogs.
That was number 3, Olene, with the save.
Proctor has the rebound. Pass is deflected to herself. This is Kale by herself. And the layup is good. Timeout to the Bulldogs. Okay, everybody, as we always do, Tony, we will be picking a core physical therapy player of the game sometime in the middle of the 4th quarter. So bear that in mind, everyone, that we will be picking one for this game, as we always do.
We've got a couple of good candidates right now.
Yep.
Obviously the the edge right now is going to go to a member of the Lady Eagle team, but that's why we pick it in the fourth quarter.
Right, still early.
So, and I'm looking at Central Catholic's schedule. They, you know, if you just look at it from the surface, you say, well, they haven't won a game. They're 0-7, but they've lost to, you know, three 5A teams, a 4A team, and a 2A team before starting district. So they played an unbelievably tough schedule,
And,
you know,
and played with freshmen and
and
sophomores.
played with playing with these young kids. You know, and Centerville the same way.
Yep.
You know, they played a bunch. Actually, Centerville's played a couple of 5A schools, a 4A school. So, you know, it's
But you know, too, Tony, with everything we've got going on this year, you can't quite make the schedule you'd like to have. You
Right.
see? So you end up
you kind of play who you can.
You find someone who didn't play a game tonight, and you try to play them. You know. Layup is missed. Rebound Eagles. Rebound Eagles again. Up.
And
Shot
one.
is good. And that's Olene. She'll be going to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. Well, we just were being told that, well, as we were talking about trouble to play it, coaches are all but advertising out on Twitter, hey, we're looking for a game. Still got people trying to play as many as they can while they can. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt. That's going to go against the Bulldogs. They'll give the Eagles the ball back. They're up 31-7 with 4:28 to play in the second period.
Tell you what, Aaron, the Lady Eagles are balanced too. You know, Olene and Bias are doing a good job on the perimeter, but you know they're mixing it up. They're taking their fair share of three-pointers. They're not shy in shooting a three-pointer, but they're also throwing the ball inside. So that's that's typically a sign of someone that can be competitive over the long haul because you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Johnson hits the first shot. Man, puts it way up in the air, but drops it right through the middle. Good job by Johnson. Hits both free throws. That'll give Johnson 8 points for the game. Bowie with the three, short. Out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Inbounds pass to Proctor. Gets it to Bowie. Tried to go back to Proctor, but it was stolen. And we have a whistle.
That's probably a good foul. She was going to get a breakaway and get an easy layup. You want to at least make her earn it from the line on that one. Yeah, the Lady Eagles are in the double bonus.
She'll be at the line shooting two is Jade Olene. And she hits the first.
The Lady Eagles have done a good job making their free throws as well.
After this one, yeah, you jinxed it. You did it.
Oh, that's my fault.
And she got the rebound back and ended up getting 2 points out of it instead of one.
Maybe she'll take it easy on me if she watches this.
Yeah. Terrio putting a lot of pressure on the ball. The blocking call is going to go against the Eagles. That'll send Proctor to the line of scrimmage. To the foul line. Wrong sport, boy. We didn't change sports. It's the foul line and not the line of scrimmage.
She's shooting two, Aaron. It's not 1st and 10.
Yep.
Makes 1 out of 2. Good job breaking
Nice
the
pass
press.
underneath. Is Johnson for the layup. Good pass from Bias. Brings it up quick. Nice.
Didn't force it. Made the defender come to her. And then, just an easy bounce pass for the layup. Nineteenth turnover for the Lady Bulldogs. That's tough. That makes it tough. You got to be able to get a shot every time down.
Especially if you hit 2 or 3 in a row without putting a shot up, it really hurts.
And their press has been effective. They've turned the ball over. They just have not been able to convert on their turnovers.
Olene goes coast to coast for 2.
And then it just kind of piles on itself because you feel like you have to push to try to get back into the game, and you try to do more than you should.
Kale with the steal and the fast break. Layup doesn't go. Running back the other way. Bias with the steal, comes up from behind and steals the ball away. Olene with the fast break again. Inside, it's good.
Good job by Geeson sealing off the defender.
That's 13 points for Olene. We're still in the second quarter, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play, second period. 3-pointer, perfect.
D. Mitchell with the 3.
We got a timeout. Okay. I wasn't sure what he was calling.
Coach Grogan called a timeout for the Lady Eagles.
Timeout Eagles stops the clock with 1 minute and 54 seconds. So I'd like to briefly take a moment here to thank all our sponsors, because without them, we could not have these games for you. So we would like to thank A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communications. So we want to thank these sponsors for doing such a fine job helping us to bring these games to you.
Yep, Central Catholic took that 30-second timeout. We're back to action.
Minute 54 to play. Olene with the ball. Baseline, a little strong on the layup, but gets the rebound, knocked away by Centerville.
I think we might be making history tonight too, Aaron. I think this will be our first doubleheader. I've watched KBJ watched a lot of games, KWBJ, but I don't know if we've ever done a doubleheader.
Well, not in the same day.
Well, that's what a doubleheader is.
Well, no. We would replay them. We would replay them on Saturday. They would be 2 games back to back.
Okay, touche.
And this is when they were on TV. Okay?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a doubleheader streaming live on YouTube Live.
Mm-hmm. Is it a doubleheader when there's 4 teams involved?
Okay.
Huh?
From a school perspective, it is.
Yeah. Right, but it's 4 different teams.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me. You got me on that one.
Okay. Minute 17 to play. 42-11, Eagles.
Yeah, gotta hope the Lady Bulldogs can get a couple of buckets here, go into halftime with a little bit of momentum, maybe try to get this game a little bit closer.
Olene
all the way coast to coast.
She's done that a few times tonight.
Yeah, the downside of that's going to be a kick ball. If there was a shot clock, it'd get reset. Although I think they changed that rule in college and the pros. They don't reset the shot clock anymore.
No.
I'm showing my age. That was a long. Yeah, there's no shot clock in high school, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 5 or 6 years that the high schools don't go to the shot clock, though.
took an extra step. Now, if you want to talk about showing your age, when I was in high school, girls basketball was 6 players.
Okay, Aaron.
Three played offense, 3 played defense, and you didn't cross midcourt.
Yeah, that's showing your age, Aaron.
Well, I've managed to live this long. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing at all.
No, but you played offense or defense.
That's right. That's right.
And then they switched it up a little where you had 2 that played only defense, 2 that played only offense, and 2 that played full court. And then it evolved into what we see today. But that was more than 50 years ago.
1.3 seconds. No.
They waving it off.
They're waving it off. I think she got it off in time.
It was pretty close. So that ends the first half. The first half score, 44 for the Lady Eagles, 11 for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll be back after these important messages.
Lead scores.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service, 384-8335.
Okay, we're moments away from the start of the second half. We're here on the campus of Central Catholic High School, where the Central Catholic Lady Eagles are hosting the Centerville Lady Bulldogs. The Lady Eagles are up by a score of 44-11. We're a minute away from starting the second half.
Okay, got some stats, Aaron. Field goals, Centerville 3 for 21. Central Catholic 16 for 36. 3-point field goals, Centerville 1 for 15. Central Catholic 2 for 7. Centerville's 2 for 11 from the line. Central Catholic 6 for 18. Offensive rebounds, Lady Eagles 8 more than the Lady Bulldogs, 15-7. Defensive rebounds almost even, 14 for the Bulldogs, 17 for the Eagles. Difference in the ball game probably right now is turnovers, 21 for the Lady Bulldogs, only 12 for the Eagles.
Lady Bulldogs will start with possession.
Yeah, the Lady Bulldogs have gotten plenty of shots. Even with the 21 turnovers, they just they've struggled to score from the field.
Tried to get it inside, and it was kicked by the Eagles. It will go back to the Bulldogs. Bowie with the ball. 2-pointer. By Mitchell.
That was Mitchell.
Is misses.
Uh-oh. Bias lost her shoe.
Layup off the backboard. Rebound comes to the Eagles. Then loses the handle. Layup good by Bowie. Bulldogs score first. Long pass. And foul underneath. That was Johnson with the layup. She'll be at the line shooting 2.
Johnson's a sophomore, averaging 6.1 points a game, 7 rebounds, leading rebounder for the Lady Eagles. So when you come in from the second half, when you got a big lead, you want to make sure this is an opportunity for you to work on some things.
Right.
Some areas that you feel like you need to improve on. And the other thing you want to do is you want to keep the clock running, you want to get good shots, and you want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
You don't want to lose your momentum, your edge. You want to keep it sharp.
Right.
Keep playing ball. You don't want to quit playing ball. Keep playing ball. Bias with the short jumper is good.
And it's easy to relax when you get that big lead.
Right.
That's where you can develop some bad habits there. You want to make sure you're focusing on the positive aspects of doing the things that got you the big lead.
And Olene with another steal and another fast break layup.
If you convert turnovers to points, that's typically that's a good formula for success. And it's showing right now for the Lady Eagles. Another turnover.
Another steal by Olene.
Good hustle.
This time she wasn't able to get the shot off as it was blocked, but also she was fouled by Bowie.
Yeah, good hustle there by Bowie. She's struggling. She turns it over, but she doesn't give up on the play. She hustles back. It's going to make Olene earn it from the line.
That's Bowie's second foul. second team foul for the Bulldogs. And off the back of the rim. Rebound's going to go to the Bulldogs, but it'll be a foul against Olenay on the rebound.
I thought he might have called a lane violation on that one.
Stevenson brings the ball up. Cross-court pass, and she took an extra step. Full court pressure from the Bulldogs. Olenay breaks it, brings it up court, tries to get it underneath, but the pass is stolen by Bowie. Bringing it up quickly, stops, gets it to Proctor, to Stevenson, and she takes an extra step.
Yeah, you got to slow down a little bit, focus on your fundamentals, catch the ball, then make your move, put the ball on the floor. It's easy to get frustrated though, when the shots aren't falling.
Especially with a young team like this, they tend to get ahead of themselves sometimes. This is Terrio with the layup. Basket's good, and she's fouled.
That was a nice pass. I believe that was Bias on the pass.
Foul is going to go against Mitchell. And that is her third foul and the third team foul against the Bulldogs. Terrio completes the three-point play.
The lone senior on the Lady Eagles. Good steal by Kale. And converts it.
Kale converts the layup. Eagles go up 53-13. 5.5 to play, third period. Proctor down the baseline to Bowie, back to Proctor. This is Bowie looking to get inside, gets the shot off. And the rebound comes to Gilbo.
Gilbo on the rebound. Steal by Olenay.
Man, I know we don't keep this, but I'd like to know how many steals she has tonight.
She's had a few.
A bunch, and then she converts them all into layups on the other end. Good job. This foul's going to go against Terrio.
I'm going to tell you, you got to give the Lady Bulldogs credit. They're not, they're showing a little bit of frustration, but their effort's still there. They're still playing hard, and it's easy to get frustrated, but they're still giving a lot of effort out there. Got to hope that some of these shots start to fall for them.
Long pass to Kale. She can't handle it. It loses it out of bounds on the end.
Tried to force it inside.
Nice fast break. Tried to get it underneath. Couldn't, and it deflected away. Deflected, but it was last touched by the Eagles.
It was
so
a
it'll go to
double tip.
Bulldogs. Yeah.
The lady, I believe that was number one, Diggs, tipped it, and then Geeson tried to corral it and tipped off of her hand as well.
Ooh, nice save. That
Saved over and back there.
I thought it was gone. Proctor pulled it in. This foul's going to go against Bias.
That's where the experience is going to come in. You've got a big lead.
Right.
There's nothing. The ball's 30 feet away from the basket. Nothing good is going to come from trying to steal the ball right there. And you get to steal and you still get to convert there. But that's just an experience deal.
Yeah.
It won't take her long to learn that.
You know, we're talking about this being a young team and how good a job Olene's doing, but you know she's an 8th grader.
That's even scarier.
She'll be around for 4 more years. And there's a walking call that's going to go against the Bulldogs. L'Oreal Bias is a freshman, and Jade Olene is an 8th grader. Charlotte Conley is a sophomore. Riley Jotario is the only senior, and Brianna Johnson is also a sophomore. So. A senior, 2 sophomores, a freshman, and an 8th grader. And they've put 59 points up in less than 3 quarters. So. And tipped away by Bias. Layup is good. 3 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Bias with the steal. Throws a long pass. Bounced off a Bulldog, but One ends up with the ball in the layup, and it's good.
Lady Bulldogs need to take their time.
And we're going to have a foul inside. It's going to go against Brianna Johnson.
Need to focus on taking their time, getting good shots.
That's the 4th team foul against the Eagles. Bowie with the ball, gets it inside the Proctor. She tries to drive the lane. Off the backboard, not good. Rebound Bulldogs, 3-point shot. Air ball, Terrio with the rebound. Long pass, deflected away. Bulldogs with the steal.
Good hustle by Mitchell to get back there and break up that fast break.
This is Armstrong, drives the lane, gets the 2-point basket and the foul.
Good strong move to the basket right there for Armstrong, just a sophomore. Here's a replay. It's her first basket of the night. Unable to convert the free throw. Whoa! 1 too many steps.
Yep. Geeson had the rebound, but the turnover will give the ball back to the Bulldogs. Minute 56 to play in the 3rd quarter. Pass is deflected. Kale with the steal. Tobias. Layup. Good.
Good unselfish play there by Kale. The Lady Eagles have done a real good job of converting. You know, they're taking the ball to the basket strong and finishing.
Off the backboard, not good. Long pass. Tobias. And layup again is good. They've made quite a few layups tonight. They're not just scoring a lot of points, but they're scoring a lot of points on fast break layups.
Yeah, and this is the part of the game where you would say, hey, coach, put your younger kids in, but they're in.
We got sophomores, freshmen, and 8th graders playing now.
They're in, you know.
We do get Kayla Broussard coming into the game. Minute 3 to play in the 3rd quarter, 67-15, Eagles up. At the line will be Daria Mitchell. First one off the front of the rim. She gets another. Chevrolet coming back into the game. And Bias will get a breather. Bias is coming out because she has 4 fouls. And with the rebound is Young.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach Grogan's definitely going to have the Lady Eagles work on is shooting some free throws. They've missed them.
Okay. Caleb Broussard comes in the game and immediately scores 2 points. That didn't take long.
And that's an 8th grader.
Another 8th grader. Yeah, so get ready to say that. Another 8th grader. So again, Tony, if these young ladies stay together, they should put some pretty good basketball teams in the future, especially playing Class A ball.
Yeah, a couple of years from now, we'll be calling one of these games and watching them not make the mistakes they were making today, and shoot, they might be scoring 100 by that point.
I know. Ball will go to the Eagles. I believe they called that a jump ball. I didn't
see it.
It was either that or a foul, and I don't think it was a foul. Monet with the ball. 25 seconds to play, so they're going to look to run a little clock maybe here.
Yeah, they're going to try to hold it for the last shot.
Caleb Broussard under a lot of pressure.
Double teaming by the Lady Bulldogs.
Bulldogs come up with the steal, but then they lose it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Eagles. .4 seconds to play in the third. Seconds and running.
Oh, she tried to shoot it before she caught it.
Yep, that's exactly it. And she lost it out of bounds. The clock is stopped with 4.4 seconds to play in the third.
Shoot it. Gotta shoot it.
Off the backboard, front of the rim. No good. And that'll end the third period of play with the Eagles up 69-15. And again, we want to take this opportunity to thank our many sponsors. Without them, we don't have these ball games for you tonight. Starting with A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, GJ Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communications. So thank you, and please, at every opportunity, do a little business with these people.
So Friday night, Aaron, it looks like our KWBJ 39 A.J. Doman Automotive Game of the Week is going to be the same Central Catholic Eagles, this time traveling to Franklin to play Hanson Memorial. Little switch for the game Friday night. The boys will play at 5:30, and then the girls will follow. So we get to see the Eagles again on Friday night.
That's a little bit unusual with the boys going first.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Does that happen very often?
It happened to me once in my career, and when I was at Northwestern State, Stephen F. Austin was in our conference, and we played before the girls. Now the Stephen F. Austin girls were ranked like 8th in the country, so. We played in front of about 500 people, and the girls played in front of about 7,000. So it was definitely a switch. But it was a road trip, and we were happy we got to get home a little bit earlier.
Yeah. So y'all didn't travel together?
No.
No. Wow.
No. Yep, Nacogdoches. There's a little bit of a.
Yeah. I think we're going to run a little clock here, Tony.
Yeah.
And Bulldogs say we're going to run some time off the clock, and the Eagles say that's okay with us.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Southland shakes out with, a lot of those Texas schools are leaving the Southland Conference.
Oh.
So, Nichols and McNeese and Southeastern, we got a lot of local athletes here at those schools. And they're going to be that conference is going to be shook up a little bit. Stephen F., Sam Houston, I believe Abilene Christian.
Where are they going?
They're going to they're forming a WAC, a Western Athletic Conference for the 1A schools. I just saw it.
Don't we have a WAC conference already?
And we got so many conferences, it's hard to keep track of.
You'd think they'd come up with a different name than one that someone has already.
Yeah.
It was a WAC, and it's, I think, also in the Western
Yeah.
Athletic Conference.
Well, you got the WAC. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
We'd say enough of them acronyms, we could confuse everybody.
Rebound to the Eagles. Stolen by the Bulldog. This is Proctor with the ball to Bowie. Off the backboard, doesn't go. Rebound, Olenay. Eagles on the fast break. Olenay pulls up, tries to get it to Kale. She gets the ball, pulls it down, and the shot is good.
71 points. That's impressive.
Yeah, 71 points, high school girls is a big, big score. And they still have 5.5 minutes to play, so they could add to it.
It looked like on that last change of possession, it looked like both teams may have agreed to let the clock keep running.
Yes, we have a running clock. Inbounds pass stolen by Kale. Olenay driving the lane. Layup off the backboard. Rebound comes to the Eagles. Put the shot up.
Jump
and
ball.
We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball is going to go to the Eagles.
So coming up, we're going to have the Central Catholic boys versus the Centerville boys. Central Catholic 7-3. The boys are 7-3. Centerville boys are 3-6.
Bulldogs with the ball. This is Proctor bringing it up slowly.
First district. Actually, this is the third district game for the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Eagles. It'll be the first district game for the boys teams.
Nice shot, all net. That came from Stevenson. Pass is stolen.
Oh.
And then stolen back by the Eagles. And stolen back by the Bulldogs.
We got an injury.
Have an injured player. Have a Lady Bulldog down right in front of their bench.
I think that's Diaria Mitchell. Looks like she might have rolled her ankle.
They are looking at her ankle. That stops the clock with 3 minutes, 54 seconds to play. Eagles with a big lead. And we're getting up close to the point, Tony, where we're going to have to be picking a player of the game in the next few minutes. And from what I can see, Tony, I'm thinking Miss Olenay is the one with the steals, the fast breaks, and the layup she's made tonight.
It's almost like she knew we were about to pick her, Aaron. She gets a steal, makes a good pass to her teammate, gets the assist.
She had an outstanding game tonight, and that will be
as an 8th grader.
Yep, and she's an 8th grader.
Another first. That might be our first core physical therapy player of the week. That's an 8th grader. She could be the first one to get it 5 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. Three minutes to play in the game. Olenay with the ball.
Cap it off. And one.
And gets an extra one to boot.
I don't know exactly. She's got to have over 20 points, I got to believe.
Oh, yeah, she had, I think, 13 or 16 in the first half.
25 points. 26 points.
26. She's a high arcing free throw.
Well, I was
But
not
she
going to
ma-
say anything, Aaron, because I didn't want to jinx her. She was having too good of a game, and then
Well,
we'd be talking good about her, and then she'd miss a free throw.
Yep, but she made it. Yep. Inbound pass is stolen. Drives the lane. That's Angel Armstrong. Comes off. Body fight for it. Kayla Broussard gets it. Gets it inbounds. Knocked away. Long rebound. Comes out to the Bulldogs. Bowie couldn't quite handle the ball underneath the basket. Shot is blocked. Here's Olney with the ball. 4-on-1. Good pass inside to Geeson, and she gets the layup. Minute and a half to play in the game. Bowie puts the shot up. It's short. Knocked back inbounds. Kale with the ball. On the break. Kale all the way. Lays it up and in. She's had a real good game tonight as well, too.
I'm going to tell you, they've been balanced. I mean,
They've spread it
Olney
out.
obviously was kind of had the hot hand, but, I think the scoring's been real balanced all the way around. Good hustle there by
That was Ariana
Ariana
Young.
Young.
Nice. Not only did she save the ball from going out of bounds, but she got it to her teammate.
Yeah. The only thing you want to be careful of is when you're saving the ball. If you're on the other team's side of the court, you want to make sure if you don't see your teammate, if you can throw it to your teammate,
Yeah.
great. But if you don't, throw it towards your side of the basket.
Right.
.30 seconds.
Kale with another steal. Fast break. She got hammered, but they're going to let it go.
Yeah, that's a you can see Coach Grogan. That's a teaching point. You're up a bunch of points. You get the steal with that little bit of time left on the clock. You just pull it out and
Run the clock.
don't foul.
And that is your final score. 80 for the Lady Eagles, 17 for the Lady Bulldogs. Eagles break into the win column for the first time this season. And we want to remind everybody again of our core physical therapy player of the game. Miss Jade Olney, a 8th grader, had an outstanding game tonight.
26 points.
26 points in a bucket full of steals. We'll take a break and we'll be back with some final game stats right after this.
You're watching TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week.
we do?
Wait.
I don't know about y'all.
I can hear.
Yeah. Wait, Chris.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you said, so I'll follow you.
You have your lineups for the boys game? Okay.
Free throws, 2 for 15 for the Bulldogs, 8 for 24 for the Lady Eagles. Offensive rebounds, Lady Eagles by 8 over the Bulldogs, 20 offensive rebounds with 12 for the Lady Bulldogs. Defensive rebounds, 32 for the Eagles, 15 for the Bulldogs. And turnovers, 40 for the Lady Bulldogs, 25 for the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Eagles converted a bunch of those turnovers into easy points.
Right,
Aaron.
they sure did. They did a good job. They showed good speed out there today, and a very young basketball. Both teams were very young out there today. Both teams are going to grow together as they grow through the 4 years of high school, and I think you're going to have some pretty good girls basketball games here in the future.
Yeah, and I think, if the Lady Bulldogs would have got a few of those shots to fall a little bit earlier, it would. I think it could have been a little bit of a different ballgame. You say 80 to 17, no, but it got easier and easier for the Lady Eagles to relax because they had that buffer between them, and the Lady Bulldogs kept giving them the ball and giving them easy shots.
Okay, we're still a few minutes away from the boys' games. We're going to have the boys Central Catholic Eagles versus the Centerville High School Bulldogs. We're on the campus of Central Catholic High School, Morgan City, Louisiana. I'm Aaron Ortigo here with Tony Boboff and Bill McCarty on the stats. We'll be back, folks, in a few minutes for the start of the boys' game. Welcome back, everyone. We're on the campus of Central Catholic High School, where the boys' games, varsity boys' game between Central Catholic Eagles and the Centerville High School Bulldogs is about to tip off.
First district game for both teams. This is, since basketball's going to the power rankings, it doesn't. It still means it's a lot of pride. Here we go. I think we're going to go with the starters. First for Centerville, number 1, Nomar Lopez. He's a senior. Number 2, Diamond Bourgeois Jr. Number 4, Tyler Gunner. He's a senior. Number 11, Carver Severson, a senior. And number 25, Colby Randolph, who's also a senior for the Bulldogs. For Central Catholic, Tyler Smith, a junior. DJ Lewis, a junior. Sophomore, Devontrick Blackburn. 21, sophomore, Gary Nykar. And 23, Kai Morgan. So, Aaron, talk to Coach Wittenberg. He's back in St. Mary Parish. He was a former Morgan City coach. His biggest concern is keeping Central Catholic off the boards. He said they've got to block out and keep 1, 5, and 11 under control. So it's going to be interesting to see how his plan plays out.
Okay, that was DJ Lewis with the jump. Controlled the jump and got it to Tyler Smith. Eagles with the ball.
Bulldogs in a 1-2-2 zone. Looks a little bit like a matchup zone. Good penetration by Smith.
Block shot. That was Lewis with the rebound. Had it blocked away.
Looked like Gunner on the block there.
This is Diamond Bourgeois with the ball.
Bourgeois is their point guard, and he's their leading scorer, so it's good for him that he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot tonight.
Rebound inside was no more Lopez, but he lost it out of bounds. Ball will go to the Eagles.
Look for Smith to try to penetrate the zone, kick out to either Blackburn. Good in and out motion by the Eagles.
It's Tyler Smith with
Tyler
the three.
Smith with a three on this, with an assist from Gary Nycall. When you shoot three-pointers, Aaron, you want to try to shoot them off of drives or off of feeds to the post. So, you know, the Eagles did a good job of feeding the ball inside and the shooter spotting up and you know, hitting that open shot.
He called that a jump ball.
Wow.
So that's going to go to the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a walk. Blackburn in the corner to Morgan. Back to Blackburn.
Good penetration, kick out.
Nycall, here's the
Nycall
three.
for three, high arcing three.
Eagles jump out to a quick 6-point lead. That's courtesy of a couple of threes. Nycall knocks it away, ends up with the steal. Gets the ball to Smith. Lewis saves it to Morgan.
Tried to force that one a little bit. Want to get a good angle when you're feeding the post. Wasn't quite the right angle for that pass.
Jump ball, misses everything. Rebound to the Eagles. Cross court to Nycall. This is Morgan. Smith for three, and he hits it.
Wow.
So 3 threes here to start the first quarter.
That's Smith with 2 threes and Nycall with 1.
And I think that's going to be a timeout, I believe, charged to the Bulldogs.
Yep. I think Coach Winnington's there wanting to kind of try to cool off this run right here. Aaron, this is the third game we've called, and we've started every game either 8-0 or 9-0.
That's the truth. Yep, it sure is. And
So-
here we are, 9-0 again.
This is going to be an important possession here for the Bulldogs. It looks like the Eagles are going to come out and press. Bulldogs got to get the ball down and get a good shot.
You know, you said this was the third one. In the first 2 games, the team that started with the lead, one ended up winning, and the other one ended up losing. So this will be the tiebreaker. Oh, nice steal by Morgan. Oh, got the ball inside to Lewis. He couldn't convert. Bulldogs on a fast break.
That's going to be a block.
Yep.
That's going to be a block.
Yep, it's going to go against Nycall.
Right idea, but he needs to. You want to step up, make the guy pass the ball, and then typically that offensive player isn't going to stop, and it gives you an opportunity to take the charge. He kind of leaned back a little bit, and when you do that, you very rarely get the charge call. But you don't want to give up an easy layup, so.
Yep.
You know, that's a foul you want to take. You're going to take that foul to not give up the easy layup.
And if you could possibly get a charging call, so much the better. You got nothing to lose.
And we've seen some questionable ones just in the last 3 games, so
Yep.
you never know. Eagles doing a good steal by Gunner. Got to convert, though. Got to convert.
Oh, pass is long.
Stepped out of
Stepped
bounds.
over bounds. The pass a little bit long.
Both teams
Kinda-
going a little too fast.
I think everybody felt a big-time dunk coming, except the pass was a little bit long.
You got to catch it and finish it first.
Vogel with the steal. Lewis has the layup for 2. Little full court pressure from the Eagles. Morgan steals the ball, but then loses the handle.
Yeah, the pressure's getting the best of the Bulldogs right now.
And the Eagles keep the pressure on. Trap on the far side. Stops at the free throw line. Jumper is short. Rebound, Eagles.
Breakaway.
Fast pass to Nikar.
Oh,
He was
a little under the basket.
Right.
That ball's thrown a little far.
Jump ball
Jump
call.
ball.
It's going to be between Morgul and Diamond Bourgeois. This ball, Morgel. And this will go to the Eagles. Morgel will have the ball out of bounds. Inbounds pass, a little stiff. Tried to get it to Lewis under the basket. Couldn't complete the pass. It'll go. It's going to go to the Bulldogs. Eagles keep the full court pressure on. And they make the steal. And that's Smith with the steal and the layup for 2. 13-1 is the Eagle lead. Good pass.
Good pass by Gunner to number 25, Kobe Randolph.
This is Lewis with another layup.
I'll tell you what, though, you got to get back quick. The Eagles do not slow down.
Morgel. And it's a 3. That's good. Quick pass, kicks it out. Try to go inside. There's a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on Morgel reach.
And that will send Bourgeois to the line. Or they're going to call it on the floor. No, they'll be on the floor.
Good, strong move by Bourgeois for the finish.
Smith driving the lane, kicks it out to Nikor. High arcing shot off the rim. Rebounds coming to the Bulldogs.
Good job by Nikor right there. He misses a shot, but gets back, ends up causing a turnover. He's going to get a break. Number 3, Vernon Singleton comes in. Veron Singleton. See that?
Well, it looks like Vernon on my paper. Stepped on the line. That was Singleton. Central Catholic is
just
called
called a 30-second timeout.
And the Eagles have 2 team fouls while none against the Bulldogs. So that's one thing they have. They managed to not foul, but they're down by 13 points, Tony. They got to figure out some kind of way to break that full court pressure.
Yeah, well, and then you know the Eagles come out and their first 3 shots are 3 made 3-pointers. That's good when it's on your side.
Right.
It's a tough, makes for a tough night if you know, and you expect the home team to to have a little bit better feel that they're shooting in this gym every day. But you know, you got to believe Centerville's going to make an adjustment and try to give some of those threes, contest those threes a little bit more, make it a little bit tougher for the Eagles. Yeah, Central's 4 out of 5 from the arc right now, and if you keep that percentage up all night, you're typically going to be feeling pretty good about yourself.
Lopez drove the lane, but couldn't finish the layup. Gets the ball back for 3 off the rim. Rebound to Smith for the Eagles. Eagles on the fast break. Smith takes it inside, kicks it out.
Good ball movement there.
And this is for 3, not good. Rebound Eagles. Morgell hits the three. Nothing but net, 21-5. Eagles lead the Bulldogs. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Central Catholic's looking to penetrate. When Centerville collapses to stop the penetration, it's leaving shooters wide open.
Eagles look to fast break, but pass is stolen by Lopez.
Bourgeois is going to set it up. Eagles playing man-to-man, but looks like they're switching every screen.
Blackburn with the steal and the fast break. Pulls up, puts up the jumper, misses, gets his own rebound. Misses that, but we're going to finish it with J.D.J. Lewis gets the 2.
Yep, Coach Whittington calls a timeout, full timeout.
Clock stops with 1:22 to play, first period, and the Bulldogs have used 2 of their 5 timeouts already.
Well, they're trying to stop that,
Yes.
stop those runs.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
Minute 22 to play in the first period. Central Catholic Eagles off to a quick start, up 23-5.
Yeah, the Eagles have come out just, they're red hot from behind the arc, and they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job of pressing and pressuring the Bulldogs. And then you on top of that, you shoot the ball well.
Right.
That equates to an 18-point lead in the first quarter.
I think what they were 4 or 5 and then hit another after that.
Yeah.
So they're 5 of 6. You got to feel good about that.
Good backdoor cut. Probably should have bounced past it.
2 on 3. The layup is good by Smith.
Good finish by Smith.
He never slowed down, Tony. He just hit it hard and took it to the basket for 2. Off the rim, rebound comes to Nikar. Blackburn with the ball.
A relatively small lineup with Lewis on the bench, but looks like he's coming in.
Ball goes out of bounds and stops the clock with 39 seconds to play in the first period.
And the Eagles, both of these teams, Centerville's got a couple of senior starters, but the Eagles don't have a senior on their squad. 2 juniors, and the rest sophomores. 3 juniors, and the rest sophomores and freshmen. So, a lot of youth out here tonight for all the teams.
Right.
Good cross-court pass for Nikar. High arcing shot. Got a good look.
Bourgeois with the ball, and he was also the one that corralled the rebound.
Number 2, Williams in the game for the Eagles is a freshman. Wow. I believe they called an offensive foul on Centerville, number 25, Kobe Randolph. I didn't see that.
14 seconds to play in the first quarter. Smith with the ball, taking his time. And the Blitz stopped the play. He's talking to him.
Warning.
It's just a warning.
He
was on the court.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate that. At least he gave him a warning. Kind of you're down 20 in the first quarter, and you get a questionable offensive foul call. You definitely understand Coach Whittington's frustration there.
Shot would have been good if it goes. It didn't go, so that's the end of the first quarter. With the score, 25 for the Eagles, 5 for the Bulldogs. We'll be back after this.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwyn. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.
Okay, we're ready to start the second quarter. The Eagles jumped out to a 20-point lead by a score of 25-5. And the Eagles will have the ball. I'm sorry, the Bulldogs will have the ball to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Eagles just, came out really hot from behind the arc and forced a few turnovers and got some easy buckets. So they've been in a good rhythm, and it's been a struggle for Centerville to put the ball in the basket.
Shot is up, back of the rim, not good. Rebound comes to Blackburn. Takes the ball inside as Blackburn gets the layup to go and picks up the foul.
Yeah,
Scheck-Snyder, I think, is going to be whistled for the foul.
I believe it was. Yep, that was 21, sophomore Milton Scheck-Snyder on the foul. Blackburn, good job going to the basket strong, drawing the contact and finishing the three-point play.
Singleton enters the game for Nikar for the Eagles. Scheck-Snyder drives hard. And Singleton said he got him with his body because his hand looked clean.
Yeah, I think he may have got him with the body. Let's see. We're going to get another look at it here. Yeah, Aaron, it's not too often that this is going to happen, but I'm going to say I kind of agree with the referee on that one. I think he did get him with the body. I can promise you that hasn't been said very often.
Not by you, huh?
Not by me.
Not by anybody named Bo Buff. Oh,
wow.
And that's another three by Smith.
Another three.
(31-6), Eagles lead. Long pass. Goes underneath to Scheck-Snyder. He gets hammered by Nikar. And that'll send Scheck-Snyder to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and it looks like Centerville just is running into a buzzsaw tonight. It's kind of a perfect storm of the Eagles just kind of hitting on all cylinders right now.
Scheck-Snyder hits the first one, has another.
We might have a clock malfunction.
We have an issue here of some sort. I think they're checking the plugs. Someone may have kicked the plug somewhere.
We got head coach Reed Case and assistant coach Ron Case on the case.
So something wrong with.
And they're shaking their heads.
Yeah.
That may not be a good sign.
All the lights are on the scoreboard. But we're having some sort of issue somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, TV's working.
Our TV's working. Well, we've had power issues. We got on the air a little bit late.
Yeah, but that was us. That was
right?
the truck, right?
That was the truck. There wasn't nothing here.
No, it was the building. Okay. But we got the lights on.
Yeah. Well, the gym worked fine. That was while that game was going on, so everything inside the gym was working.
Looks like we
So anyway,
looks like we might be okay.
well, might be something with the possession arrow that the issue is with the clock, not with,
Oh, looked like the whole clock lost
yeah, because
power.
we can't see that clock that they're having an issue with. But
The good news is we're back.
let's hope the clock starts when it's supposed to. Scheck-Snyder still has one more free throw to shoot. He misses it, and Bulldogs had nobody in the rebound lanes.
Yeah, I think Coach Coach Whittington was making some defensive adjustments.
This is Lewis with the ball. Didn't quite get it over the rim. Bulldogs get the rebound. Pass is deflected. Morgan comes up with it. And a three-pointer by Smith.
I tell you what,
They are
Smith
smoking.
is feeling it tonight.
They are playing some basketball, especially from the three-point line and with the full court pressure. The referee did not see the ball. Did not see who touched it last. So they're going to go with the jump ball, and it'll be Eagles ball.
Yeah, Coach Witt, he when every bounce is going the wrong way, and then you get a call right in front of you, and it turns into a jump ball and gives the Eagles the ball back. Good look.
This is Lewis. Layup good.
Good look from Blackburn there.
Lopez. Long pass. Deflected. Comes out with it. Layup is missed.
Oh, I believe that was basket interference.
We're goaltending call.
I guess that's a goaltending. Is it goaltending when you hit the backboard? Because I think goaltending to Patrick Ewing, when it's
Knocking
about
the
to go in, throwing it into the bleachers. I don't know about hitting the backboard.
I think if you
I think
interfere,
I call that basket interference.
I call it goaltending anytime you interfere with the shot. If it's
Yeah.
if it's not a block, it's goaltending.
Good, strong move by Bourgeois, three-point play.
Yep,
Or
strong
chance for a
move.
three-point play.
Yep, gets the two. Foul's going to go against Lewis, I believe. Put Lewis at the line, 36-10. Eagles lead. Lewis will get
Is
one
that
free
Bourgeois?
throw.
That's Bourgeois at the line.
Bourgeois, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bourgeois. Lewis committed the foul.
Yep.
Bourgeois was fouled. This is Smith with the ball.
I definitely want to get the ball out of Smith's hands because he is in a good groove tonight. Oh,
Big collision, no call. Probably a good no call. They both kind of ran into each other.
Yep.
This is Morgell,
wow.
and that was another three.
And wow.
This one is thrown in the stands.
And threes
Nice
are
catch.
contagious. Momentum, but they can be contagious or they can be bad. They typically come in spurts.
Off the rim,
That's going to be over the back
Yeah.
on 5, Lewis.
Lewis. That is the 5th foul. That's going to go against the Eagles.
I believe the Eagles call a timeout. Looks like a full timeout. Full timeout by the Eagles.
Okay, while there's timeout on the court, we'll take this quick break. Well, now I'm being chosen. We just changed our mind. We're going to stay here.
Well, we've had to kind of adapt on the run tonight. So, why don't you check on our sponsors there?
Since
Aaron?
we're not going to a commercial break, we'll go ahead and take this opportunity to thank our sponsors here tonight. We appreciate all the help they do for us because without them, we could not present these games to you. But A.J. Doman, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, also A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Coastline, Wealth Group, GJCurbside.com, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communications. So thank you to these fine sponsors, and whenever you can, please support them because they're supporting us.
Yep, and another reminder, we get to see both the Eagles and Lady Eagles next on Friday night at in Franklin against Hanson Memorial. A little switch from tonight. The boys will play at 5:30 and the girls will follow after. So back to back with the Eagles. Eagles are in man-to-man here. Good steal by Blackburn. And a
the layup
finish.
is good.
Centerville taking their time, trying to get a good shot.
Looking for a place to go inside. They take it inside, but a foul. It's going to go
Smith
against
got
Blackburn.
him with the, extended his arm just a little bit. That's a 17 foul for the Eagles, so Bourgeois will be shooting a 1-and-1.
Lewis got a hand on it, but couldn't grab the handle. Loses it out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulldogs. Randolph with the inbounds pass. Goes to Lopez. Lopez looking to go inside. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Bourgeois. Rebound Smith. Fast break Eagles. In the corner, Sharp. Rebound to Lopez.
One of the few threes that the Eagles have missed. Singleton.
They haven't missed many. And there's a three on the other end for Tyler Gunner. Hits a three. Blackburn across the court to Smith for three, and it's good.
Wow. Great ball movement by the Eagles right there. And, you know, Smith's got the hot hand. It's good job by the Eagles to recognize, you know, when you got a guy that's feeling it, you get him the ball.
It's going to be a charging call that's going to go against the Bulldogs. Bourgeois tried to take the baseline, and Smith cut it off.
Might have to put Smith's hand in a bucket of ice because he is hot.
He's gonna get a little breather here with 3.5 minutes to play in the second period.
That one just came right to me. I guess I was channeling my inner Booger Zappi. Listening to you guys over the years calling football games. Nightcall with a great look. Oh,
extra step.
Singleton took the extra step. Centerville's in the bonus. The Eagles with 17 fouls. Centerville with only 3 team fouls.
3:10 to play, second period.
You know, the other thing, Aaron, is you've got Coach Case that's been at Central for,
forever
he was
and
at
one
Central
day.
for at least the last 20, 25 years. So these kids have been familiar with him. It's Coach Witt's first year at Centerville. So the kids are getting to know him. He's getting to know the kids. You can tell he's installing his system, his style of play. It just takes a little bit of time.
Well, I've always felt in sports, I don't care what sport, I don't care what level, to be successful all the time, you build a program.
That's right.
You don't build a 1 year season. You start with a program, and you have to start with a good, strong foundation, and then work your way up from there. It takes a little bit of time sometimes,
Yep. Bourgeois makes the front end of the 1-and-1, gets the bonus. Yeah, and it's a process, it's difficult to come in your first year and get everything you want to get put in. But he was successful at Morgan City. He was successful at Como. I have no doubt he's going to be successful at Centerville.
Then as you get your program in and you start to have a little bit of success, then the other guys in the school see that. Now they want some parts of it.
That's
so
right.
you get better ball players to come out. Good job
A strong move
by
by
DJ Lewis, and he draws the foul as well as getting the basket. So chance for the three-point play. Two subs coming in for the Eagles. Smith's coming back in, and Tylen Hollins will enter the ball
I believe
game.
that's Hollins' first entry into the game tonight. He's a freshman.
And Lewis completes the three-point play. 47-18, Eagles lead. Gunner off the rim. Rebound to
I believe
put
the
back,
Eagles got
not
away
good.
with a foul right there.
Smith driving the lane. Think he was looking for the foul. He didn't get it, but Lewis follows.
Yeah, they're letting them play a little bit here to end the half.
Yep. Bourgeois taking it in the lane. Smith tried to cut him off. The foul's going to go against Smith. That's Smith's second foul. 9th team foul, so this will put Bourgeois at the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
Yep, the Bulldogs will be in the double bonus for the remainder of the half.
Which is about 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. And he hits the second.
Look for the Eagles to work their offense. Look for a good shot here. Not in a big rush when you're up 30 with 2 minutes to go.
Right, no need to be.
If you're Centerville, you definitely want to know where number 1 is, though. Blackburn's resetting it.
Running some clock. Minute and a half to play. Smith with the ball. Tried to get it to Lewis under the basket, couldn't go.
Yeah, you don't want to get in the air and then decide where you want to go with it, because once you're up there, you don't really have any place to go.
Eagles have backed off that full court pressure that was so successful in the first quarter. I hadn't seen it here in the second quarter. They dropped back into the zone.
Yeah, when you're full court pressing, you have a tendency to be a little bit aggressive, and you may pick up some fouls.
Severson takes it inside, doesn't get the layup, but picks up the foul.
That's Hollins. So when you drop back into that 2-3 zone, you're not necessarily more passive, but you're trying not to stop the clock.
Severson hits the first. 55 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Expect the Eagles to hold for one shot here. Oh, looked like Severson, yeah, he twisted his ankle. Looked like he stepped on another player's foot.
Yeah, it got him pretty good, and it got him right away. He's in quite a bit of pain. He made it to the bench, but he went straight and had a seat. And he appears to be in quite a bit of pain.
Keep an eye on him.
Smith walks it across midcourt. Got a 3-second call.
A 3-second call. Looked like Central Catholic was running a play to get a 3-point shot. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to hold for the last shot.
Coach Whitney trying to set something up. He yells out instructions where he wants people to go and what he wants them to do. Bourgeois takes it to the right side, have a whistle. Another 3-second call on the other end of the court. 2 3-second calls in the game. Both of them come in the last 30 seconds or so. 12 seconds to play.
I really think he didn't realize he was in the lane.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Lewis with the ball, goes inside, hits the basket, and that'll end the first half. So it's halftime here on the campus of Central Catholic High School where the Eagles are hosting the Bulldogs. They're enjoying a 51-21 lead at halftime. We'll be back with some halftime stats after these important messages.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwyn. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service, 384-8335.
Okay, folks, we are back on the campus of Central Catholic High School in Morgan City, Louisiana, where the Eagles are hosting the Centerville High School Bulldogs. We've got a 51-21 halftime score.
And I'm looking forward to seeing the stats from the halftime. And on cue.
Right on cue, huh?
Central Catholic 4 for 20 from the field. I'm sorry, Centerville 4 for 20 from the field. Central Catholic 11 for 20. 3-point field goals. Centerville 1 for 6. Eagles 9 for 14. That's the difference in the ball game right now. Free throws 10 for 14 for Centerville, 2 for 2 for Central Catholic. Offensive rebounds almost equal, 5 and 8. 5 for the Bulldogs, 8 for the Eagles. Defensive rebounds 10 and 14. And turnovers 15 for the Bulldogs, 10 for the Eagles.
The Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half.
So pretty cool deal here, Aaron. Obviously with the current situation in the country, but, with us doing this, it gives the opportunity for family members that may not be, in the area to watch their family members play. I know we've got somebody, as far away in Rockdale, Texas, that's watching the game tonight, watching one of their nephews play ball. So, it's just a great thing that KWBJ is doing with these games.
Have a double dribble turnover for the Bulldogs. But, who else's benefits with things being the way they are, Tony, is you have a lot of people might not want to get in the crowd, because of the COVID kind of a thing. So they can stay home and watch, as you said, watch their family member play ball.
Looks like Coach Witt just got a technical. Not sure. He was sitting down. I'm not real sure what he said. But everybody that is enjoying this, make sure you subscribe to KWBJ Live, and we'll have at least 4 or 5 more games this year. I know we got Central Catholic Friday, and then we'll have Berwick and Patterson later on in the year. As the Eagles, I think they made both free throws there.
Yep, Margell hit both free throws. He shoots the technical fouls. He hit them both. And they have possession of the ball.
Yeah, not real sure what happened there.
And
well, typically,
what
so that was that was an illegal screen on Nycar. Basically, what happened there, the same official that gave Coach Witt the tee, gave him a possession back. So
and that's the third foul on Nycar. First team foul in the second half.
Nycar was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time there.
Lewis comes down with the rebound. We're going to have a whistle. Going to go against the Bulldogs. It'll be their second team foul.
Yeah, had a couple of people though. Hopefully we get more people to subscribe to KWBJ Live, but know that there, have a few people out there locally and in Lafayette and other places that are able to watch the game. So definitely want you to hit the subscribe and press like if you're enjoying watching the game.
Blackburn, good pass underneath, but the shot is blocked.
Yeah, Blackburn got away with an elbow there to Lopez.
Bourgeois pull up jumper, doesn't go.
Good rebound by Singleton.
Eagles on the run. Big collision, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow should go to the Eagles, I believe, and it does. Had a big collision, or several of them in there, trying to drive the lane.
Yeah, this is a district ball game,
Yep.
and you want to compete for a district championship every year.
Whittington is being warned next time he will be escorted out of the gym.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And, I mean, the referee's all the way on the other side. I didn't hear Coach Whittington say anything. It's almost like he's listening for him. Coaches get frustrated as Singleton hits a three. I can tell you, I don't know if the Eagles were practicing threes this week or not, but it sure looks like they were.
Something happens. Sometimes you're going to get a point, you're up 35 points, so you're thinking maybe we ought to save a few of these.
Yeah. Keep a couple of those in your pocket.
Yeah.
Good three by Lopez.
I think they're going to give him a 2. Gave him a 2-point.
Gave him a 2.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a block. Yep, that's a block. Right idea.
That's Severson that with the block.
Right idea, just didn't really get in front of him.
Smith will go to the line to shoot. And bounces around the rim, but falls out. Hits the second. And he is one of our candidates for the core physical therapy player of the game.
I think he's definitely a good candidate.
He's going to be one of them.
But, the Eagles have been balanced as well, though. They've been going inside to Lewis a lot, and you've got Nykar, you've got Blackburn, you've got Morgell that have all hit threes. It just Smith really's had the hot hand from behind the arc.
Pass is knocked out of bounds. We'll go back to the Eagles. 5:21 play, third quarter.
Yeah, look for the Eagles to work their sets. Trying to get some good reps in game settings.
And
good defense by Bourgeois there.
Thought it out of bounds. I thought it went off his foot, but either way, he's going to go back to the Eagles.
It
Referees
may
are
have
having a
gone
little
off
meeting.
an Eagle player. Yep.
Yeah, going to turn it around.
Good job of getting together. Good job of by the officials getting together, making the right call. That's twice in one game, Aaron. I don't know.
I don't know. I hope your daddy's not listening to
Maybe
this.
I'm softening up in my old age.
Like I said, I hope Stan's not listening to you.
Good shot by Bourgeois, just can't get it to fall. That's kind of been the story of the Bulldogs tonight. They've gotten good shots.
Walker in and out. Rebound Lewis. Kicks it back out to Smith. Has the ball taken away from him. This is Bourgeois with the ball.
Good hustle.
Yep.
I believe they're going to call a foul on Blackburn right here.
Oh, man, you lose the ball and get the foul called against you.
Oh, we got a timeout called. Okay. Looks like Blackburn goes for the steal. Bourgeois dies on the floor. Yep, you can see him signal the timeout. Good heady play by the junior right there.
Right, no foul.
No foul.
Timeout.
Save your possession.
Okay, Tony. Sometimes between now and middle of the fourth quarter, we're gonna pick us a core physical therapy player of the game. Right now, our leading candidate at this point in time is Mr. Smith, Tyler Smith, but closely followed by DJ Lewis, giving him some competition.
Yeah, I think it's still up in the air at this point.
Oh yeah, okay, we still got a lot of basketball to play.
Basketball left to play.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through the third, so. But these would be your two leading candidates at this point.
I would have to agree with you at this point. Always like for a dark horse pick to maybe come up.
And somebody we got to, also from the Bulldogs would be Bourgeois.
Yeah, Bourgeois played real well.
Your leading player so far here tonight. Foul's going to go against the Bulldogs. Not a shooting foul, so it'll send him.
Yeah, that foul was on, I believe it was Tyler Gunner. It's his second.
And it's just a third team foul against the Bulldogs.
Centerville in a 1-2-2 zone. Good penetration. They're going to call that on the floor.
Yep, that'll be on the floor.
Bourgeois second.
That's the fourth team foul. Only one against the Eagles. Just 4 here so far against the Bulldogs. Ball goes short.
Singleton with the
Singleton
foul.
gets the follow.
Eagles being much more deliberate in the third quarter, which I think is a smart move. You've got a good lead. You don't want to do anything to get to give Centerville a chance to get back in the ball game.
Double dribble. Couple subs come in for the Bulldogs in Dooley and Scheck-Snyder will check in.
Dooley, a junior, Scheck-Snyder, a sophomore.
Goes inside to Lewis. He kicks it back out for the 3. Is good by Singleton.
Yep, that's it, Aaron. If you're shooting 3-pointers off of penetration, whether you penetrate and kick out or you feed the ball inside and kick out, almost every time you see that happen, that ball goes in the basket. And the majority of the threes that Central Catholic has shot tonight have been off of that.
Right. And like I said, it was good. To me, it looked like good, deliberate offense. I mean, it was slow. Everybody kind of slowed it down a little bit. Bulldogs drop back in the zone, work it in, bounce it right back out.
Yeah,
Singleton hits nothing but net.
It's been a long time. Aaron. But when I was coaching, if you penetrated and you kicked the ball out and that person didn't shoot a 3, I was upset because that's when you wanted to shoot it. That's the best rhythm. That's your best percentage to make those shots. Unless you were a shooter like me, because I couldn't shoot. My coach didn't want me shooting the 3s.
Goes inside, and Lewis kicks back out, and Singleton again. This time he in and out.
That would have been 2 in a row for Singleton. He was trying to sneak into the player of the game discussion there, but he just in and out.
Dooley gets a rebound for the Bulldogs. Off the rim, rebound to Blackburn.
Penetrate.
Goes inside, lays it up and in.
Good no call right there.
I thought so too.
Good no call. 2 minutes left in the third.
Steal by Singleton. Almost lost the handle. Pushed the three up, and it's good. Coach Keith, Coach K's gonna love these 3 points tonight.
He's gonna get. He's gonna probably get a little upset with this. I think Singleton got a little too. May have taunted a little bit. If he said something wrong, I fully expect Coach Case to have a discussion with him. Singleton's a sophomore. He's feeling it. You understand it. You understand, but you can't do it. Let's see. He hits the three. He said something to somebody. I didn't see any body motion, but he definitely said something he shouldn't have. Yeah, it's one of those deals. If you don't say it right in front of the official, you probably don't get in trouble. But if you happen to be right in front of him,
especially if he can hear you or not.
Yep. Good teaching point for Coach Case right there to understand. You make a three-pointer, everything's good, but then you give the other team 2 points and the ball. It's a 5-point play to swing the, in a close ball game. That's a big deal.
Gunner just hits a three for the Bulldogs.
They make both free throws and a three-pointer. It completely cancels out that three that you just made.
All right. Minute, 15 seconds to play, third quarter.
Central's going to hold for the last shot.
Central being very deliberate with the ball, trying to draw the Bulldogs out of that zone defense. And Blackburn goes all the way with it, lays it up and in.
They make a liar out of me every time. You think they're going to hold for the last shot, but you can't pass up a wide open layup.
Lopez goes to baseline, tipped up, goes out.
Tipped and
Nycar with the
by
rebound.
Nycar. Good, nice play. Start the break.
Blackburn again lays it up again for two. 71-28, Eagles lead.
It's been a high-scoring night for the Eagles.
Sure. For the Eagles, anyway. Yep.
Frustrating night for the Bulldogs.
The Eagles are playing at almost a 100-point pace. They're at 71 points with 24 seconds to play third quarter.
That foul was on Nylan Williams, freshman. He'll probably end up being a good basketball player because you could see him look over to coach and go, I didn't do anything, coach. But, they called the foul.
Guess the referees just don't like you.
Blackburn and Lewis check out. Looks like Case, sophomore Dominic Case, and freshman Tylen Hollins come in the game.
Bargle circles around, comes back, misses the layup. Bulldogs looking for the fast break. 1-on-3. Gets the layup to go and draws the foul. So 1-on-3, he wins. And this is Diamond Bourgeois, like I said, his best player so far tonight for the Bulldogs.
I'm gonna have to agree with Williams on that one. I don't think he did anything to get that foul. It was close.
Off the back of the rim, rebound to the Dogs. Bourgeois misses. Throw it back up, not good. Lopez tried to get one. So after 3 complete quarters, the Eagles with a 40-point lead, 71-31. We'll be back right after this.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
1 quarter to go. We're getting ready to start the 4th quarter. We're here on the campus of Central Catholic High School. I'm Aaron Ortigo with Tony Boba. Bill McCarty on our stats, as he always is. Does a fantastic job.
Our 8th quarter of basketball tonight, Aaron.
That's it.
Four quarters of the Lady Eagles and the Lady Bulldogs, and a 3-point exhibition by the Eagles so far. Eagles in a 1-2-2 zone.
Lopez in the corner, looking to go inside, and he does. Shot goes up. That was Kobe Randolph. Blackburn with the rebound. Cross court to Lewis underneath. He gets the layup. Good.
Excellent vision by Smith there. 73-31 Eagles. Lopez.
Over the backboard. Ball goes to the Eagles. Tyler Smith having himself a great game tonight. Gets the guy up in the air. Doesn't go. Doesn't go.
Morgell missed the follow. I think Smith was too close to the basket.
Yeah, maybe so.
He should have stayed. I think he's missed one. I think he's missed more 2-pointers than he's missed 3-pointers tonight.
Eagles will have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Inbounds to Morgan. This is Nycar.
Oh,
Took an extra step.
shuffled that pivot foot just a little bit. Probably should have just pulled up and shot the jumper right there. But a good aggressive move. And he's just a sophomore. You know, you got three juniors and 2 sophomores on the field, on the court right now.
Good pass goes inside, couldn't finish. To Smith on the run. To Lewis, short, but he drew the foul.
Yep. They're going to get Lopez for kind of backing up under him.
That's the 5th team foul. 5 team fouls for each team.
Timeout, Central Catholic.
So the Eagles have the timeout. We'll get another look at this.
We'll get a replay. Smith penetrating. Good dish to Lewis. Yeah, a little bump. A little bump, but enough to throw the shot off, and typically you get that call.
Foul win against Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
So I think that's going to be Lewis shooting 2 for the Eagles.
He'll be shooting 2.
So typically, if you're the Eagles here, you're going to be looking for things that you need to, working on things that you know you need to improve on. You know, Coach Case has been doing this for over 20 years. You know, he's going to feel good that he's going to get this win, but he's also going to want to make sure that his guys are getting better every game.
Gets the first, not the second. Shot off the front of the rim.
Lewis looks like he was trying to sneak out to maybe try to get a dunk.
Oh, he went up, came down before he shot it.
I don't know if it's still with this, but it used to be called the old snowbird when you were trying to sneak out and get an easy layup and maybe get a dunk. I don't know if they still call it that.
Well, you know, we could use a big time dunk. We hadn't had one yet today.
It wouldn't hurt. We'll see if Lewis gets back to the free throw line. He's got an interesting pre-shot routine.
Smith, another layup is good. Eagles go up 76-31.
Yeah, you get to this point with the score where it is, both teams, both sides. You you want to try to work on execution. Get to the end of the game and get to the next game. Not get anybody hurt.
Severson with the layup. Really, the score becomes insignificant at this point. It's just playing basketball, trying to get better. And hopefully,
keep everybody healthy.
Everybody comes out healthy. Going to have a charging call. It's going to go against Blackburn.
Yep, good defense by Bourgeois there. I would expect here in the next couple of minutes we're going to see both benches get some of the younger kids in. JV played earlier. I believe Central won the JV game, but to get those younger kids in and get them some varsity time. Good steal by Blackburn.
Yeah. Looking to go. Oh, might have had that dunk, but too much traffic.
That's what you got to be careful.
Wow.
You don't want.
Hey, you're up 30-plus points.
You like the hustle, but we don't need that ball.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now. It's not a close game.
You're
up big.
Here we go. Oh, they went for the lob, didn't get it. Yeah, I'm surprised Coach Case didn't try to take the charge on that one. Nykar with the block, starts to break. Length of the floor. Nice move. Very nice move by Nykar. Yep, and as we kind of imagined,
5 fresh faces coming in for the Eagles.
Coach Case got some of the young guys taking off the warm-ups. Another steal by Nykar. There's the lob. Yeah, they didn't quite practice that.
5 new players come in for the Eagles. Let's see if we can get them for you. Got Malcolm Smith coming in, Nyland Williams, Dominic Case.
Yep, Malcolm Smith's a freshman. Williams is a freshman. Case is a sophomore.
We got a 24, but it's not on our lineup.
I believe that's Dominic's younger brother.
Angelo Viscardi is in there also.
Yep. Is a sophomore.
Bunch of young guys getting a little playing time.
Yep. Another good night of basketball, Aaron.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, we definitely made sure all the lights on the scoreboard worked.
Yeah, that's for sure. We lit them up good.
I believe that was Randolph.
Kobe Randolph with the basket. Long 3, off the rim, rebound Bulldog.
I was going to guess if Singleton made that one, he wasn't going to say anything.
And Bourgeois with the short jumping.
I think we got to be close to picking the.
Well, I was just thinking that.
The core physical therapy player of the week.
Yeah. Just waiting for the truck to let us know who actually won.
I know who I'm picking.
Right. I know who I'm picking. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the game.
(78-37).
Couple more subs come in. Nyland Williams for the Eagles. And Brock Touche, or Touche, whichever, for the Bulldogs. Have a foul on the floor. It's going to go
2-1.
I don't see a 2-1.
Probably number 2. He got a little bit upset with Coach Witt, so I'm not going to say anything that he may have said the wrong number.
Yeah.
We'll I don't know if an announcer ever got a technical. I don't want to be the first one.
Player of the game. Get a good look at him right there. Mr. Tyler Smith with some big numbers. Had an outstanding game tonight. Leading scorer.
had multiple steals and assists as well.
Yep. Foul on the floor.
Yep.
Gonna go against the Eagles.
Williams got to be careful. He's going to foul out.
He's getting his money's worth, huh?
You got to love it, though. He's selling it. He hadn't committed a foul yet.
Really?
In his mind, he hadn't committed a foul yet.
But
on the scoreboard, it's his fourth. Singleton for three.
Hits a three. Them threes just keep raining down.
It's going to be interesting to see. They kind of slacked off in shooting a few of them in the third quarter, but I've got to believe they've made at least 10 or 11 threes this game.
Coach Case rotating in and out. Everybody that's off the bench, he's getting them all in, getting them some playing time. Singleton loses the handle on it. Ball comes up. Case hits the two. And I
Central Catholic, I believe that was a timeout just to be able to substitute the guys in.
Yeah.
Next week, we have another doubleheader. I'm sorry, Friday. We have another doubleheader. We get to see these same Lady Eagles and Eagles, this time in a this is probably as much of a rivalry game as there is for them. I know that there's a little bit of bad blood between Central Catholic and Hanson.
Yeah.
Should be a good competitive game.
And that blood goes back years
Yes.
and years and years.
Yes. And that's going to be a 5:30 tip-off for the boys and the girls to immediately follow on KWBJ Live. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like.
2:04 to play here tonight. Eagles up 84-37.
Central's 13 for 21 from the arc. That's
pretty good shooting.
Yeah, that's over 50%. You don't typically lose many games like that. Lopez finally gets one to drop.
Perez hits a three. Case with the ball.
Yeah, the old adage, Aaron, if you shoot 35% from the arc, that's the same as shooting 50% from two-point land. When you shoot 50% from the arc, you win.
You win a lot. Especially when you put 26 of them up there. Oh, 20, what you said, 4?
24
3?
and made 13.
Made 13. That's 13 in a 32-minute game.
Yep. Timeout, Bulldogs. Looks like it's a substitution timeout.
Yeah, both teams just trying to get the guys that, guys that sit on the bench, they work hard too. They practice just like everybody else does, and they like to see a little playing time. And
yeah, you don't know when that's going to happen, and you get playing time in JV, but it's just not the same.
Not the same, no.
Everybody's still in the building. When you play that JV game, a lot of times people are just starting to kind of file in, but you get to one of my old teammates used to call it when the popcorn's popping. That's when you want to be out there playing.
And you don't look for these guys next year to help you. So the more playing time you can get them this year, the better ball player they're going to be next year when you're going to depend on them.
And
or the year after.
And you can't substitute varsity experience.
Nope.
There's no substitute for it. You can't create it in practice, and you really can't do it in the JV game as well. Not to the same level.
Pass goes a little high, couldn't quite handle it. The ball will go to the Eagles.
Minute and 10 seconds. Want to see you young guys execute. Good pass.
Got to get it to Viscardi. Going to the hoop. Couldn't quite handle the
Couldn't
pass.
quite keep his hands on it.
1 minute to play. Looking to go inside hard is Jalen Washington. He gets hit pretty hard driving the lane.
He's a good-looking young kid. He's an 8th grader, so.
That's the 10th team foul, so he'll be at the line to shoot 2.
Yep. Double bonus for the Bulldogs. Oh, he got away with a lane violation.
We don't need that whistle
No,
at
we
this
definitely.
point.
Thankfully, a no call.
Yeah, it's
Eighth grader, got some varsity experience. He's gonna get his name in the newspaper. Don't take that point away from that kid.
No.
I would fuss more at that than some other bad calls. But
we don't really need all these whistles of any kind right now. I mean, let them play.
No, those kids got to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah. 33 seconds to play. Clock running. Trying to go inside. Picked up the ball. Scoring. Yeah. Moonshot. Goes up and in. And this referee likes them technicals, man. He likes them technicals. Gonna call a technical on the bench.
Were excited. The guys were excited because a young kid scored.
Right.
That's not. Come on.
It's 84 to 44. Why are we calling that?
They weren't showing up Centerville. They really weren't.
No.
They were excited for their teammate.
Yeah.
So here's my 2 cents on that one, Aaron.
Yeah.
Here's my 2 cents. He wants to be a little too much a part of the game.
Yeah.
18 seconds left. They weren't taunting. They were excited for a teammate. And yes. Did they step on the floor? Yes. Is that against the rules? Yes.
But the whistle had blown already.
Come on.
The whistle had blown. It wasn't during the play.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know. They were doing a pretty good job. And then they get me riled up like that. Yeah, because
you don't want to go home.
The technical on Singleton when he shot the three, I think that was the right move because if he was taunting, if he said something, that could escalate in the game. That was not. There was nothing that those kids were doing.
In fact, had the referee not blown the whistle, called technical, no one would have
known.
known.
Way home.
Nobody would have known.
No. That was 24 Dooley.
Yeah. With the basket. This guard is for the big one. Doesn't go. And that's your final game. Your final score, 84 to 47 as the game ends here tonight. Nice little doubleheader. We had some girls basketball and some boys basketball. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Then we will be back with some final game stats for you. Hang around, folks.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwyn. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service, 384-8335.
Tony, we had a couple lopsided ball games tonight, but they were good ball games. They were fun to play, hard running. These girls and boys both ran hard all night long, both games.
I think the biggest key of the game is, Central Catholic's ability to shoot the ball well.
Right. They were smoking,
in both games.
Right.
In the girls' game, they were able to penetrate and get some easy buckets off turnovers, and in the boys' game, wow, just 13 threes. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both coaches for the Eagles are going to have to be very happy with their team's offense and defense tonight, both, because they got to be complete stats for them. And we also want to one more time congratulate Mr. Smith, Tyler Smith, as our player of the game. He had an outstanding night tonight. He had Last we heard 26 points, and he didn't play much of the fourth quarter, if at all.
Nope.
And you get a good look at him right there where he was earlier in the game, and he was outstanding tonight. He was really hot from outside, and ran the offense, the
That's
whole
right.
team. I mean, he was in charge. You knew from the very beginning who was in charge, and it was him all night long.
Yeah,
He did
set
an
the
outstanding
tone.
job.
He definitely set the tone for the Eagles defensively, and then obviously with his offensive performance. Friday's game again, we will have a doubleheader in Franklin. The Hanson Memorial Tigers versus the Central Catholic Eagles. The boys' game will tip off at 5:30. The girls' game to follow. Looks like we're about to have final stats. Unfortunately, Aaron, this is my second time doing this in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna say unfortunately I won't be there Friday. I'm gonna go enjoy the last weekend of duck hunting, but hopefully we'll be back here for the last couple of games of the season.
Right. Right now, real quick too, while we have a chance, I'd like to go ahead and again thank our wonderful sponsors that, without whom we could not have these games for you.
No doubt.
So we want to thank
No
them
doubt.
very much, and every opportunity you get, please let them know that you appreciate what they do for us. But A.J. Doman, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, GJCurbside.com, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance not only sponsor the game, but also sponsor our player of the game. We want to thank them very much for that. And of course, Allen's Communications, which includes the whole family of companies that they have.
All right, final stats. Field goals, Centerville 12 for 38, Central Catholic 19 for 40, almost 50% from the field for Central. 3-point field goals, Centerville 3 for 14. Again, Central Catholic 13 for 21. That's impressive. Free throws made, 14 for Centerville, 7 for the Eagles. Offensive rebounds, 10 for the Bulldogs, 17 for the Eagles. Defensive rebounds, Eagles had a 10 rebound advantage, 26-16. And turnovers almost equal, 25 for the Bulldogs, 19 for the Eagles.
And that about wraps us up here from Central Catholic High School. I'm Aaron Ortego here with Tony LaBeouf, Bill McCarty on Tony LaBeouf. Bo Buff, excuse me, Tony.
I've been called way worse, Aaron, way worse.
Hey, it's just the first time tonight I called you by the wrong name.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you to all the guys on the camera, in the truck, and Mr. Chris Hunter, who runs the whole show. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the time you gave to me.
Thank you for watching TV 22 and the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week was brought to you by. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.